Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're seeing this. So, our last class, I promised that I'll try as much as possible um to talk about the structure of the examination for both Ijmb and Jupeb. This is not really a class, but it's more like I just want you to have knowledge of what you are into. So for Ijmb students. So basically, I just want to go straight so that we'll be able to do some other things afterwards. So the structure of the examination, as you can see on your screen, she's very direct. So basically, candidates will be offering three main subjects for A level, depending on the course you want to study in the university. And there will always be a percentage awarded to your continuous assessment. And basically, we have 20% going towards to your CA. That's continuous assessment. So I want you to have that at the back of your mind. So there will always be a CA. So the CA will be prepared by the school, which is by us. And how do we get that? We get the CA through the mock and the test that you do. So we try as much as possible to look out for the ones where you did better. So we can use it to collate your continuous assessment. So which means every test, every mock, you must take it serious. Meaning you have to do better in every of the tests you do so that you'll be able to have higher mark. So by the time we try to do collation, be able to get something meaningful for you. And like I said, you'll be offering just three subjects, three A-level subjects. And for sciences, because this is biology class. So for sciences, physics, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, mathematics, but I'm interested in the biology part, which I'm going to explain. But since many of you are doing physics and chemistry too, I'll just say one or two things about it so you have idea of what it is like. We have paper one, we have paper two, and we have practical. So for physics, we have paper one, paper two, practical. For chemistry, we have paper one, paper two, practical. And for biology also, we have paper one, paper two, and what? And practical. So on this next slide here now, for paper three, so that's for mathematics. I'm not really going to say much about that. So paper one carries 30 marks, paper two, 30 marks, and paper three, 20 marks. So if you sum that together, we have 80 marks. Your CA also carry 20 marks, which will give you the total of your 100. Now, we have about 6 to 8 questions for each of the papers. And candidates will be given 2 hours, 30 minutes to work on them. So basically, in most cases, they will ask you for 4 questions. Like in biology, for example, I think you will have 4 to 6 questions that they will ask you to answer. Maybe one from one section, two from the other section, and like that. So that's how it works. And the conversion, how do we know if you have an A, a B, a C, a D, an E, and F? So if you have 70% above, then that's A for you. 60 to 69, that's a B. 50 to 59, that's a C. 45 to 49, that's a D. And 40 to 44, E. And 0 to 39, that's F. So you have to work towards it and make sure you project yourself towards the grade of A, which is 70 marks above. And results are released within 3 months of the examination. So sometimes it will be up to 3 months, sometimes it's not up to 3 months, but like I said, within 3 months. So okay, so this very part here now, since we are dealing with biology, so I just want us to look at how paper one looks like. I would have liked to explain everything, but just have the idea. We'll be working with the syllabus, so definitely we are still following the pattern that we have here. So paper one, which is general biology and botany. So your paper one is basically botany. So you have general biology part and the botany. So the general biology and the botany, it's all still within plants. Are you getting me? So we'll talk about plants. And like I said, the paper two will be zoology. I think we have it in the next slide. So when we get there, I'll talk more about that. So under the general biology and botany, you have statistics there, you have ecology, you have botany, that's talking about plant forms and function and all those stuff, and you have basic microbiology. So those are the main subjects that we'll be dealing with there. But each of them are subdivided. They have subdivision under them. So which we'll be dealing with when we get there. Now the section A, I just try as much as possible to give um part of your what's it called? Part of your syllabus, which is what we have here in what's it called, in Ijmb. So like I said, both Ijmb and Jupeb, the syllabus is very similar, very similar. So the main reason why the classes are the same, because we are doing almost the same thing. So the little part that is not in one that is in the other will also be treated in the class. So definitely you have all the ideas. So when you get to your university, you have every part they want to ask your question or anything you want to know about biology, you already have the foundation. So cellular and subcellular levels of organization. So one, they said the generalized cell. So you talk about the cell, and you talk about microscopes and microscopy, which I think we've done that. That's where we started from. You have the animal and plant cells as seen under microscope. It's part of the assignment I gave to you under microscope. So that's to give you an idea of what you will be seeing in the next topic. So ultra structure and fine structure of the cell. So then you look at the cell and what is in the cell, the organelles in the cell, what are the functions, and so on and so forth. Molecular structure of the plasma membrane, mitosis and meiosis, gametogenesis, comparison between mitosis and meiosis, introduction to the concept of organization in organisms. That's the cell, the tissue, the organ, and so on and so forth. So plant tissues, the parenchyma tissue or parenchymatous tissue, parenchyma, sclerenchyma, vascular tissues, and other stuff. So we talk about osmosis, diffusion, plasmolysis. So those are the things we'll be dealing with. So we have a lot to do, and I want you guys to really cooperate. Once you get this, once you get the video, please, the part of saying I don't have data, see, whatever it's going to take for you to have 3 A's, we will try as much as possible to make sure we make provision for it. You'll be running your physical classes and also your online classes will be going on. So all to complement each other. Are you getting me? We have a lot of professionals that will be on this what's it called, on this online class. We have people taking you from United Kingdom. We have people taking you from United States. You have people from Germany. You have people from Sweden. So that is to tell you how much we value you guys, and we go extra mile. We go extra mile to get teachers that have been marking for a very long time. They have they have marking scheme. They've written all most textbooks, all the textbooks you are using. The teachers are the ones that did all the textbooks. So we try as much as possible to make sure we bring in the best for you online and also offline. So please, the part of saying you don't have data, please try as much as possible. It will not cost you anything. The same data you will use to watch Facebook and all the stuff, which we might not even benefit you at the end of the day because you are not making money out of it. So why not just channel the energy, the data and everything into this? And make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel so that every time there is an update, you will get it immediately and you start working on it even before you have been told in the school. You understand? So please, let's try as much as possible to help ourselves. We are all helping ourselves. And when you have a good grade, definitely you will refer someone else to come and write the same program. So thank you very much. It's just a little digression, so we'll be able to be on the same page. And also moving to the next page, we'll be going to that of Jupeb. like I said, I was supposed to do more breakdown, but I know you guys have your syllabus. So I just want to introduce you to what we have there. So you just have the idea of how it's being run. Now, coming to the structure of Jupeb examination now. So it consists of two papers for candidates in science. Why candidate in art and humanities, management, social sciences take only one paper? Now, comparing Jupeb to Ijmb, Ijmb has three papers, if you remember, paper one, paper two, and practical. That's for sciences. But for Jupeb, you only have two, just two papers. That's what you'll be writing. So for all candidates, paper one has two sections. Section A with 50 multiple choice items. So section A for paper one, I'm talking about paper one now. So in paper one, you have two sections. The first section is going to be multiple choice, just like your JAMB question, something more like that. And sometimes it can be German question, depending. And I think I will also be dropping past question. I'll drop a link for past questions for you guys so that you can download ordinary questions. So ordinary questions, if you want it, just tell your coordinator. I'll send it to your coordinator, and from there, your coordinator would get it across to you guys. Just question alone, so that you practice also using question alone, not the question and the answer. So once you go online, you watch the video. Immediately you finish that, you take the past question, that's only question without answer, and you try to answer it using the knowledge you've gained. So that's what I'm trying to say. Now, section B, it contains 8 essay items, and that's for those of paper two. So the section B is more like the theory part. So where you have to answer questions, 8 questions, that's what you have there. So from there, you'll be instructed on the number to do, if to do all or part of it. And paper two now, which is the second paper now, is the practical skills. So that's the practical part of your examination. So I think I've explained this under Ijmb, but for Jupeb now, this is how it works here. So subjects with practicals, that's paper one and paper two. You have multiple choice, which is 25 marks, 25%. The essay, which is the theory part, is 40, which is 40%. The practical skill, which is 20%. So subjects without practical, one only. The multiple choice is 25 marks, which is 25%, and the essay 60, which is 60%. But like I said, basically this is for science. But okay, yeah, fine. Social science, you can watch this. You can share it among your friends. So let them also have the idea. So the second part now, which is this very part that you can see my what's it called, my cursor on, which is one, is basically for the social sciences and the arts. So the multiple choice is just 25 marks, and the essay carries what, 60 marks. So which means you have to build on your essay very well. If you can have 50 out of essay, and you can have 15 or possibly 20 on this, you already have your A. You already have your A. Let's say 20 out of the multiple choice, you already have your A. So, and that's how it works. And the continuous assessment here, which I think I've told you about continuous assessment, the test, the mock, and everything that we do, which you have to really, really take serious, carries 15%. Now, imagine you did your CA very well and you already have 10 out of 15%. See, that's already 80 for you based on what we calculated. So please, let's make sure we focus so much on these things, and it's really, really going to help you. And also, I'll still do a video for those of you that want to travel abroad, especially United Kingdom, because Winners Academy kind of have a direct partner with one of the university here, which we are trying as much as possible to remove every part of agencies, so that you just be paying only what the school requested from you. No agency fee, no all those fees that they will collect from you. It won't be there. So you'll be paying directly what the school wants you to pay. So possibly I will do a video on that. I would communicate it also with what's it called? Which, okay, I've discussed with the coordinators already. So we would have a meeting so that they can relate it with you guys. So yeah, it's really interesting actually, and you're really going to like it. So possibly we'll talk with some of your parents too. That's for those of you that want us to talk to your parents. That for parents that want students, their children to travel abroad also. So we'll look at that. And now the okay, this is one of the what's it called? This is one of the syllabus. Just trying to look at what we have in biology. That's for Jupeb. So you describe the fundamentals and levels of organization in living things. Talk about level of organization in living things. We talk about that also in Ijmb. If you remember, we talked about it. The level of organization. So the functional units of biological molecules, the protein, the carbohydrate, and all those stuff. So all the functional units also in Ijmb. Apply basic statistics, statistical concepts in biological studies. That's biostatics, biostatistics, we should talk about. Talk about the cells, talk about the cell theory, the characteristics, function, taxonomy of plant and animal, and all those stuff. So the same thing we have in Ijmb. So while I'll be taking the classes, I'll go deep into them. So whether you are doing your Ijmb past question or you are using your Jupeb past question, you will see answers to all your questions there. So we won't have any issue at all. Now, for the first semester, for your first semester, basically for us, we don't really follow the first semester or the second semester. We try as much as possible to start from the basis so you'll be able to understand the basis, especially for those of you that have one or two weaknesses in your O level. Because whether we like it or not, we went to different schools, and it's not everyone that is equally sound. So we'll try as much as possible to start from the basis, so that we'll be able to build on what you have in your secondary school, and we begin to go deep into the advanced level. So that's really going to help you. So, but from what we have here, we have Bio 001 and we have Bio 002, we have Bio 003 and we have Bio 004. So the general biology, that's Bio 001, that's the general biology. Sorry for this mistake. And Bio 002, which is microbiology, and Bio 003, which is basic botany, and the fourth one, which is fundamentals of zoology. Like I said, since you have your syllabus with you, you would have seen how the whole thing is being broken down. And I also want you guys to always try to do something. All the topics that you've done, try to print out your syllabus. Try to print out your syllabus. Make sure you have your syllabus with you. If you don't have it, ask from your coordinator. Give Pay them so that they can make photocopies and everything for you, and you have the photocopies. So as your teachers are taking you, begin to tick what you have done and what you have not done. You understand? So that what you have done, you will go to your past question and you solve. And many of you don't even know the importance of past questions. So if you don't have past questions, make sure you buy your past question. Make sure you get your past question. Make sure you buy them. Because past question is, whether you like it or not, every of this A-level examination, they set past question. There's no new question under heaven. There's no new question. It's the same question that they will bring back. They might just decide to paraphrase it, just change it a bit so that you will not really know this is what we are asking, or this is what we asked last year or 2 years ago. So they just want to change it a bit. But that's why we are teaching you. So you should have the idea, oh, this is the same thing they are asking. They just try to twist it. So please make sure you have your past question with you. That's and your syllabus. In fact, you should always be working with your syllabus and your past question. So once you finish a particular topic, you tick it. Okay, we've done this one, we've done this one, and go to your past question immediately. Check out all the questions on that topic. All the questions on that topic. Like the first one I did now, which is microscopy. That's why I gave you a whole 1 week. From this week onward, now you'll be having like 3 or 4 classes which you'll be doing. So you have more. So it will be more like 2 hours long work, but it will be 30 minutes so that you can have time to look at the first one, solve question there, second one, solve questions there. So you must have data. Go to the YouTube link, download it. You can download it, check it, download it. So you have it on your phone. So any other time you want to watch again, you can just check it from your phone and watch directly. You don't need to download the second time. It's as simple as that. That is the best way in which we can keep the quality and make sure it is clear for you so you'll be able to see it. And it's not even about now. Once you have the link, even when you are in the university, if they ask you to do something, okay, they give you an assignment or something, and it's not clicking well, you just go online, check our YouTube channel, go there and just listen to a whole topic. That is it. You have answers to all your questions. But many of you don't really understand what it is all about now until when you get to university now and they ask some questions and or you are given some assignments and you need to go to our online, what's it called, our online and go and check, watch a whole video, and you have the answers to your whole questions. So that's that about that. And like I said, this one is just to explain to you or to just give you insight and to just explain some things to you. Don't let anything be a barrier for you. Do not procrastinate. Start what you need to start. Have your 16 points. Have your 15 points. Minimum I'm expecting from any one of you. With this online class and offline class, the minimum I'm expecting is 14 points. Minimum I'm expecting. Thank you very much.